I recently read the book Grit by Angela Duckworth. Angela is a psychologist at the University of Pennsylvania who is very interested in finding out who is successful and why. She studied national spelling bee championship, elite military trainees, and top corporate salespeople to find out what makes them succeed. She wondered, is it talent or effort? Society often makes us believe that success comes from talent. We admire people with natural talent and sometimes ignore how important it is. We praise people who work hard, but deep down we often think talent matters more. This can make us doubt ourselves when we compare ourselves to people who seem smarter or more gifted. However, Angela discovered that effort is more important than talent. She explains this with a simple formula. Talent times effort equals skill, and skill times effort equals achievement. In other words, when you put effort in your natural talent, you develop skill. When you keep putting in effort, those skills lead to achievements. Angela's research shows that grit, or the consistent effort towards a long-term goal, is the biggest predictor of success in life. For some people, this is hard to accept because they believe talent is everything. But for others, it's freeing to know that they don't have to be born with talent to achieve great things. By putting in efforts, they can succeed. Of course, there are limits. We can't all become NBA players, especially if we are not tall. But you could become one of the best players in your local basketball league by remembering that effort matters more than talent. This idea gives us hope that we can achieve more than we think, even if we don't win the talent lottery. In Angela Duckworth's book, Grit, she acknowledged that being greedy is tough. Resisting the temptation to quit or dealing with failure is never easy, but she emphasizes that we all have the potential to develop grit if we focus on 4 key areas. First, become deeply interested in what you are doing. Second, make it a habit to get better every day. Third, keep in mind the bigger purpose behind your efforts. And fourth, adopt a growth mindset, believe that you can improve with effort. Take Charles Darwin as an example. He didn't consider himself particularly quick to grasp new ideas, yet he made one of the most significant scientific discoveries ever. How? By developing a deep fascination with the natural world. Darwin kept questions alive in his mind, constantly pondering how everything was connected. His curiosity and constant questioning led him to develop the theory of evolution. So, what question captivates you? By finding what truly fascinates you, you discover the strength to stay gritty and pursue greatness. To grow your grit, it's essential to focus on improving yourself every single day. Compete with who you were yesterday. Olympic gold medal swimmer Rowdy Gaines said how he would constantly try to beat his previous performance. If he was asked to swim 10 100-meter laps at a certain time one day, the next day he will try to swim even faster. According to Angela Duckworth, this drive to improve is a common trait among those who possess grit. No matter how good they already are, they always strive to get better. So how can you find time each day to push your limits and seek continuous improvements? The third way to build grit is by reminding yourself of how great purpose behind what you are doing. Angela surveyed 16,000 adult Americans to find out whether pleasure or purpose played a big role in grit. She discovered that while people with higher grit experienced similar level of pleasure in what they were doing, those with a stronger sense of purpose had higher levels of grit. The most gritty individuals view their goals as deeply connected to something bigger than themselves. For example, a bricklayer might simply see themselves as laying brick, or they might see themselves as building a sacred space. It's up to you to determine the greater meaning in your work, and doing so can significantly boost your grit. The final way to grow your grit is by developing a growth mindset. Bill McNabb, the former CEO of Vanguard, the world's largest mutual fund provider, studied the leaders within his organization to see what set the successful ones apart. He found that those who believed they couldn't learn more or thought this is just how I am often failed to reach senior positions. To be gritty, you must let go of the idea that your abilities are fixed because that simply isn't true. Neuroscience has shown that our brains are incredibly adaptable and we can continue to learn new skills as we age. The brain is like plastic. It can be reshaped through effort and experience. Think back to a time when you started something new and doubted whether you could learn it, but you eventually did. That experience can help you change the belief that your abilities are fixed. Ultimately, learning to stick with something is a life skill that anyone can develop. By understanding that grit matters more than talent and recognizing our potential to grow our grit, we can build the confidence to take action, even if we don't see ourselves as naturally talented. Thank you for watching till the end, and if you haven't watched our previous video, then make sure to watch it. And also comment down below which book summary you want to watch next.